What's up, my fellow Call of Duty Elite Gaming Stud Muffins? Hope you're doing great. And I do believe that old chubby cheeks himself, Phil Spencerino-Roni, has perhaps maybe implemented some changes in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 because the game in the last week or so has completely 180. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is definitely not a sweat fest right now for at least last week or so, and playing multiplayer has been the most casual experience I've had in Call of Duty. It reminded me of 10 years ago Call of Duty, because I can get into lobbies on a regular basis, not just like one good game, and then I'm going to get punished for the next 3 or 4 and then get another good game. No, I'm talking back to back to back, pretty easy lobbies. Well, not easy, but like non-super sweat, like just people playing Call of Duty. They aren't playing their ass off like it's $1 million prize, or like their family's going to be waterboarded if they don't happen to get a win. And I think that Phil Spencer has turned this around. I think Phil Spencer, Microsoft's acquisition has changed, or maybe the community from being so upset and being so mad with the skill-based matchmaking. And I think they started off the game, the franchise, with super strict skill-based matchmaking to run it, to see how it would play out. And the backlash and the anger from the Call of Duty community has been so great that they've had to tune it back, tune it down, and put it back to what would be a more reasonable matchmaking system, or this. Now, I don't know about you guys also before I go on. Have you guys, leave a comment down below. Honestly, I'd like to know your perspective on it. If you've, probably a lot of you don't even play this game. I get that. No one wanted to pay $7 for a Modern Warfare 3 DLC of Modern Warfare 2. Dig it. You guys are smart. I'm dumb. I bought it. But if you actually are still playing this game, let me know, man, down below. Have you noticed in multiplayer, I'm not talking Warzone. I find Warzone's always super sweaty, but that's the point I'm going to get to, which may be why the actual multiplayer is less sweaty. I just had that thought when I was making the beginning of this video, and I'm going to tell you why I think. Not just Phil Spencer coming in and changing things around, but you tell me, when you're playing multiplayer, not Warzone, have you noticed less sweaty lobbies in the last week or so? Now, there's a bunch of reasons as to why this may be. I personally think that Sledgehammer Games is getting some kind of different information coming in about how their skill-based matchmaking is actually, for the first time, really hurting the game, and they've had no choice but to dial it back to try to make the game a little bit more playable and a little bit less sweaty and insufferable. But there's a couple things here. First of all, it has been a free weekend, a free week past, so perhaps maybe there has been more of an influx of noobs, because I said this. Modern Warfare 3 didn't sell so great. They tried to make it sound like it sold a bunch of copies, but it didn't sell so great. It's probably in the top 3, and not probably, it is in the top 3 worst selling Call of Duties of all time. So, people who bought the game are real Call of Duty fans, and the more casual player base decided not to waste their money. You guys are smart once again. But they have had the free weekend here, and I assume the influx of news has helped made the pool player to choose from bigger and more likely that you could get matched up with people who are not super try-hard, wannabe streamer dorks. Another thing that is that I do believe, though, that Phil Spencer or somebody somewhere has done something to alleviate the skill-based matchmaking that was so strict at the beginning of the game. But another thing that happened is this. All of this seemed to sort of correlate with the timing, and this is what I thought about at the beginning of the video, which made me think, okay, this actually might be a more plausible answer, is that Warzone, the new Warzone map dropped, and all these people love Warzone. They're really into Battle Royale Warzone. All, long story short, of the tryhards left multiplayer when the new Warzone dropped, and the new Warzone map came out, when the new movement system came out for the new Warzone, and they all have migrated over to that, and also the more casual dudes are left over to play actual multiplayer. That could be it. My personal take is, though, that Occam's razor is that Phil Spencer watches my YouTube videos and has said that, you know what? This guy, he knows what he's talking about. He's smart. I'm going to listen to him. His community is the best stud muffin elite game in Call of Duty, demographic that plays this game or has anything to do with Call of Duty. And I'm going to listen to them, and I'm going to make the game a little less strict, a little less sweaty. I want skill-based matchmaking from being at a 10. I want it brought down to about a 5 or a 6 so that people can actually enjoy themselves without having to have an aneurysm just trying to get 10 kills. One thing I do want to say, I want to get off my chest here, a bit of a something that really is grinding my gears, is ridiculous. So they got rid of the meat. Oh, I love meat. I love meat. I just love to eat meat, put it in my mouth, all of my orifices. Meat. Meat 24/7 playlist. They got rid of it and they put Rustman with Rust and Shipment. Rust, horrible map. Most overrated maps of all time. It was fun back in the day for 1v1 sniper battles when you were a dork and didn't know what you're doing. Shipment has been played since the original Call of Duty for 17 years. And then they're like, okay, we're going to add meat to this playlist, meat, rust, and shipment. And you get to vote on maps. And when a vote comes up between shipment and meat, always these people select shipment. How can you pick shipment over meat? Meat is one of the best maps we have had that is new in the last 5 years, 6, maybe all the time. It's one of the best small maps. It beats Rust, it beats Shipment, it beats Skid Row. It is the most fun small map and best designed chaotic short map that actually still has a little bit of, run and gun and a little bit of strategy involved. Unlike Shipment, we just run around like with a chicken with your head cut off and just blasting people. I'm going to rank it right here. I'm going to hang right here. But anyways, my point was before I get into ranking that, sorry, I got ahead of myself again. It happens. That's what she said. Boom, dab on them haters. The Call of Duty community is filled with morons. How are you going to pick shipment over meat? That was my point. It's just stupid. Like, meat is superior in every single way. It's new, but no, these guys want to play shipment where it's just stupid, boring, ridiculous chaos where you don't even get to have any kind of fun. It's just, hey, I got to kill. Boom, shot in the back. Spawn zone shot. Spawn's behind me. Oh, wow, blown up by someone using a rocket launcher. It's dumb. And you know what? I'm going to rank it right here. Here's the maps. Here it is. 1 being best, 3 being worst. The best, obviously, meat. What comes in second? Rust. What comes in last? Shipment. Shipment sucks. It compounds sand. No bueno. Boring, dumb, 17 years of the same crap. I don't like it. I don't know. I guess people are grinding for camos or whatever, which I don't. Okay, listen, I get a little bit of that. I do a little grinding for it. But dudes that go all out and finish all these camos, man, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know how that, I don't know. What are you doing? Who cares? I guess it gives you something to do in a video game that sucks. I guess, I don't know. What am I? I'm just an old man yelling at clouds. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Phil Spencer saved Call of Duty and got rid of skill-based matchmaking. Maybe. Or Warzone came around and all the tryhards went there and people on Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer are less sweaty. Possibly as well. Or the free weekend came out and more noobs infused in the game helped make matchmaking a little less sweaty. Perhaps, or all the above. Or, I think the most important one I'm going to have to say is that Phil Spencer did make a big difference because he saw my Call of Duty videos, saw the community that we had, and realized that we're the smartest group of people, individuals, lovers, Call of Duty athletes in the world, and realized I'm listening to them. Skill-based matchmaking, we're going to take it out. That's my guess, if I were to guess. Thanks for watching. Love you. Stay black, question authority, little honeycracker, reptilian shapeshifters. Building the movies, Heartspring, chemtrails. 7-Eleven was a Coke Slurpee inside job. Just Google Tower 7 up, Bohemian Grove, worshiping owls. Earth is flat. The moon landing was fake. Alex Jones is Bill Hicks. The fluoride turned the frogs gay. White man, bring ya doom.